Alright, trade recap, didn't take a trade today, but we could have. There was an opportunity, like there pretty much is every day, but of course we can see it after the fact. Okay, so we had a bullish bias, which has been correct, because on the hourly and whatnot, it's overall bearish on the bigger time frame, like here, but then on ES on the shorter time frame, there was a high here which had been swept, reacted to, and then we were still bullish, which is showing me we're bullish on the hourly at least. Come down here, and at this time we were here, low here, low here. Yep, we were nice and bullish. Of course, then we came and swept. Little divergence at the bottom here. Let me draw that out actually. And good price action to the sweep. And then we didn't get breaker structure till here. And at this point, there was a 5-minute fair value gap down here that was filled to halfway. But this was before breaker structure, so it was still sketch, because I haven't really seen this happen before. So that's why I said to my bro, like, nah, let's just cool it, let's wait for the breaker structure and see what he was like. I was like, should we enter from, like, once it passes the breaker structure, should we enter just from the respect of the sweep, because it has good price action? Like, we could have entered just from the respect of the sweep, but it's like, I don't know, it's just, I just haven't really seen it, so we waited. Then of course it ran really nicely, order block to just good points, it was just nice. So it would have worked, but that's not what we fucking with. And if we got in off ES because it was a sweeping one, we would have been stopped out as it came to tap a 1-minute fair value gap. And on ES, we do not have breaker structure till this 15-minute candle, same as NASDAQ, obviously. And then there's a 5-minute which gets created here, but that doesn't matter because it doesn't get tapped. But then also, for the situation like this, after the breaker structure, we need to look for the most recent fair value gap, the closest fair value gap to the sweep that hasn't been respected, I'm pretty sure. That hasn't been respected. Because this one is respected, so nah, it's done. This one is respected, but that was before breaker structure. This one gets respected before breaker structure because it's a 15-minute candle, right? This one gets created on the 18-minute. Sorry, on the 90-minute when it does close and break above, and then it gets respected. So, but it's weak price action. But that was where. So we should get in off the most recent fair value gap after the breaker structure, because we need to wait for the breaker structure. And even if the other shit is tapped, like the other fair value gap is tapped, as long as it's tapped to halfway, that's fine. Because here it like taps to halfway, respect, and then comes lower to get into this 1 minute, this tiny 1 minute. But that was before breaker structure. So yeah, if we hopped in here, we could ride it to like an order block up here or anything. So that's good. So next time, so it's literally just the same, except the fair value gaps has already been filled, a lot of them, which we don't traditionally see. But I guess it makes sense as to why it would just make another fair value gap and fill that. Like, that's fine, makes sense. Roger, Roger. Be in on that shit next time. That's calm as.